I'm joining you from the Bob and Tom studio off of Fall Creek on the northeast side. A really tough day to hear the news of the loss of Bob Kevoian at the age of 75. So this is the studio. This is the room where it happened, if you will. Here's Tom Griswold, his longtime partner, and there's Bob's chair. Bob's chair empty tonight. He did retire from the show 10 years ago, but just foundationally working with Tom for more than 35 years. I understand that you were with Bob this afternoon. I'm so sorry for your loss. What a long, long, successful run you two had together.
Bob had a great life and a peaceful end. He was surrounded by his great family. His three sons were there, and they were literally singing to his favorite album, the second side of Abbey Road by the Beatles. They were singing Golden Slumbers when Bob took his last breath at the end. I had been lucky enough to spend 3 hours with him just a couple Saturdays ago, and he was looking forward to getting a few more things in. I think he was at peace with himself, but he had a terrific career. He had a great life. It was far more important than his career. He had a great life with Becky and his sons and their extended family. So, it's not going to be the same, but you have to understand that he had a great time.
Right. I mean, it was Bob and Tom. Bob retired 10 years ago, and then you went on with Bob and Tom. Tom without Bob, that must have been difficult.
It was awkward. I kind of fumbled around for a while, and it just became different. And we pushed on, and occasionally Bob would stop by. In fact, he was just on a few years ago discussing the fact that he had cancer, and he dealt with it, and it had its ups and downs with respect to the road that it took. And he did have some good times in spite of the cancer, he again had I think it's safe to say it ended well for him.
Yeah.
Too soon, but he was at peace.
What is his legacy?
It's a legacy of laughter, of being witty and funny, and being here in the morning and tackling whatever often idiocy that we tackle. In a complicated world, more complicated now than ever. We were always there trying to get everybody to see some of the levity in it. Yeah. And he was an expert at it. He would always say the same thing, which was, our show was a conversation between two friends. And pretty soon it became many more friends.
So many more. I mean, starting here in Indianapolis and then syndication 20 years ago to more than 100 plus markets all across the country. So many people know Bob and Tom, and tonight are no doubt feeling the loss. And certainly our condolences are with you and with Becky, his widow.
Yeah, well, thank you. We're going to miss him, and down the road, I'm not sure how soon, we'll do some kind of a celebration of life, because I know that's what he'd want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And as we learn the details about that, we'll make sure that we share them with you.